Ratanasuwan, Minister of Information, Communication and Technology Advisor, to host the opening ceremony of APTN Turnover and Policy.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to apologize for the Minister of ICT who cannot present here, and he asked me to represent him in this meeting. So we would like to say that the Ministry of ICT is back up this meeting. So I will go to the official opening speech. Mr. Vice President of Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, Mr. Miguel, Raimilla, the Secretariat Director of Telecentres Organization Foundation, Mr.Reshan, Dewapura, Chief Executive Director of the Information Communication Technology Agency, Sri Lanka, Telecentre leaders of APTN, representatives from international organizations, academic sector, non-profit organization sector, and social enterprise, distinguished stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Minister of ICT Thailand, it is my great honor to welcome you all to APTN turnover event from Sri Lanka to Thailand, and the policy meeting among all Telecentres.org and APTN's leaders. Thank you for your honor that you have trusted our country to be the home office of Asia Pacific Telecentre Network for the next 3 years to come. Welcome to Thailand. It is the policy of the Ministry to drive hard in establishing the Thai Telecentre or the ICT Community Learning Center all over Thailand by budget allocation and joint activities with great support from academic sector, especially CCDKM, or the Research Center of Communication and Development Management of Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, UNNCs, private and public sector, NGO, people organization, and the community member themselves. From the year 2008 up to present, from 20 centers 5 years ago, today in Thailand we have 1,880 centers all over Thailand. I have visited some of the centers in a very rural area. I think it's an amazing surprise for the people who live in faraway places. I look at the children, I look at their eyes. When they look at the computer, that's the first time they touch the equipment for which they never thought that they will have a chance for. So this is the year that the government of Thailand have initiated the policy of giving away free tablets to every child. Now 800,000 tablets. Half of it has been delivered to all over the country. Another 400,000 will be delivered this year. Next year we will move forward to giving away to the secondary grade. And so Thailand will be the ICT country. So the Thai Telecentre that we have helped establishing will be bridging the gap between the people in the faraway places in rural area and the urban people. It's an equal education to all, like policy lecture Sukhothai Thammathirat University, the equal education to everyone. So I believe that the success of this Thai Telecentre will narrow the gap, the digital dividing gap between the people in rural and urban areas in access to building the e-platform, e-networking, e-shop, e-marketing for local products, e-center for tourism, e-learning, e-education and training, as well as e-multimedia platform, whether online TV, radio, and many others. By doing this, we have just launched the web TV of our Telecentres.org, and now they are now broadcasting this prestigious event and meeting for all members, both local and global. All this success could not happen without joining our hands, our passion among all of us. And I would like to ask for further collaboration and commitment to help building these great digital opportunities to our marginal people in Asia Pacific region. On behalf of the Ministry of ICT Thailand, I would like to thank for the past support, contribution, passion and commitment to APTN noble goals and tasks to help the marginal people. Thanks for the honor of selecting Thailand to be the Secretariat Office of APTN and organize such an auspicious event and meeting. I would like to congratulate ICTA of Sri Lanka for the great success they have already done. Let's continue your part of success. Again, thank you for joining this meeting, and to every guest from abroad, I hope you enjoy and have a good time in Thailand. Thank you, and let's proceed to the meeting.
His Excellency Mr.Manit, Ministry of Information, Communication and Technology Consultant, Mr. Miguel, Executive Director of Telecentres.org Foundation, Mr.Reshan, Dewapura, Chief Executive Director of the Information, Communication Technology Agency, Sri Lanka, Global Telecentres.org Lister, APTN Lister, distinguished stakeholders, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It is my privilege to speak to you for the Asia Pacific Telecentre Network Turnover and Policy Meeting. I am so proud that the Asia Pacific Telecentres.org will select Thailand to be the APTN Secretariat. Since 2008, Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University STOU, in cooperation with the Ministry of ICT, has organized the ICT Learning Center projects. We have supported our academic staff from the Research Center of Development and Communication Knowledge and Management in conducting to the research and community development program throughout the country. STOU is the people university, so our mission is to serve all groups of people in the society, to share expertise and knowledge with local people, enhancing the quality of life, empowering women and eradicating the power problem in our country. Especially at present, Telecentres.org on behalf of STOU in cooperation with the Ministry of ICT is launching the project, the philosophy of the King Bhumibol Ramanai, as named as the self-sufficiency economy, by implementing around 800 centers to upgrading the quality of life of rural people in Thailand. With our intention to make a less of digital divide in both urban and rural society, we have intensively working with the MICT to serve all the communities and train them about ICT literacy, as well as utilizing ICT to improve their careers, such as creating websites, selling community products online, and promoting local tourism, and finally their quality of life. Today, Thailand, and especially the Thai Telecentres.org, is very proud to be the next APTN host. It is already the beginning of journey on a much larger scale. On behalf of Sukhothai Thammathirat Open University, we promise to give the big support to APTN to be one among the leaders of the global Telecentre. This milestone would not have been possible without the support of the MICT or the Ministry of Communication, Information Technology of Thailand. Telecentres.org, IDRC, ICTA of Sri Lanka, and the efforts of other local and regional networks and communities. Let us all work together with strong determination and goodwill in using ICT for further prosperity and development of the Asia and Pacific people. Thank you very much.
Okay, good morning everybody. I'm actually very happy to finally be in Thailand after a very long flight. I'm trying to keep myself awake. But I think I'm going to be able to do that because this is a very special moment. It's a moment of celebration. It's a moment to also congratulate different people and organizations. And I will start with the government of Thailand and the academia of Thailand because they have the vision and they have decided to embrace the opportunities the telecentres offer to not only this country but to the entire world and the community at large. Telecentres.org is an organization that is trying to combine and empower the incredible capacity and knowledge and opportunities developed by communities and different practitioners that are sometimes based in the academia or sometimes in the government, but oftentimes they also belong to the civil society. It's the combination of those knowledge and capacities that make the work of telecentres so rich, different, and also important for the future of many communities and many people around the globe. It's a moment to celebrate also the transition of this movement here in the Asia Pacific region. So a few years back, ICTA in Sri Lanka took the challenge to be the lead entity. They decided to help Telecentres.org to establish and promote and bring more stakeholders to become part of the Asia Pacific telecentre movement. So we're very thankful for the time and work done by Reshan and his team. Without the collaboration and vision of these people and this particular leader, we will not be here today. So telecentre as a movement is always depend in finding these champions. And I think Reshan has an example of what a champion in the ICT for development in space really means. The work done by ICTA in Sri Lanka, but also the contribution of his vision to the rest of the telecentre movement is not small. And I really want to thank you, Reshan, for all these years of collaboration and your engagement, and also because he sits in the board, and we're very happy to have you. And I think that the contribution of ICTA is significant, and we're going to make sure that Telecentres.org continue to express the value of the experience of Sri Lanka to the rest of the members of our movement. Thank you very much. As I said, from one champion we have to go to another champion, and I think we in Thailand we found the right person to lead that. So Dr. Shin, who is an active member of our community, is the person who with more enthusiasm of anybody else has been telling us the importance of keep on learning about the experience of Thailand. And we have sent some of our board members and other members of our community now know more about what is done in terms of telecentres here in Thailand. And one of the important things about telecentres is the experience developed in one country could and should be applied in other regions. The challenge the rural communities or people who are disconnected of the opportunities the ICT and technology offer are oftentimes very similar. And we, from the foundation, part of our role is to make sure that other people learn about how different institutions and different groups have overcome this challenge. Sometimes people are facing this tremendous challenge that they believe that their problems are so unique and impossible to overcome. That is not true. This is what we are doing right now with this kind of events and with this kind of collaborations. So we also like to thank the Thai Telecentre for being so enthusiastic and taking this challenge. And we believe that the opportunities for the region are much greater. The work of Telecentres.org today and this kind of transition is also taking place in many other parts of the world. As we speak, people in the MENA region and in the Middle East are getting ready for their own meeting where they're going to bring new partners and they're going to develop their own plans for the future. Similarly, in Europe, Eurasia, in Africa, we have a large number of organizations that are working in the same way. So we are truly a global movement. We are a global community. And APTN is an important member of this global family and this global community. Finally, I would like to express my deepest sympathies and also my admiration for some of the work done here in Thailand. Years ago, lots of years ago actually, in 1994, it was the first time when I visited Thailand. I was just on a vacation, traveling around the country and learning and trying to understand how people can live facing very difficult challenges. So my experience working in community development took me around the planet, and I have seen the difficulties of how people with very little resources sometimes find their way to happiness, find their way to share what they know with others and support each other.
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to all of you. Thank you for those very kind words, Miguel. The advisor to the MICT, the VP of STOU, the Executive Director of Telecentres Foundation, and ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great privilege and honor to be here. I bring greetings from Sri Lanka, and I'd like to first of all begin by thanking TCF and the authorities, especially Jim and everybody else from Thailand for making this event happen. As Miguel mentioned, this is a very important occasion because there are two important things that are happening here. One is the turnover of the Secretariat from Sri Lanka to Thailand, and the next is the policy which some of the other organizations have joined to support the telecentre organizations, telecentre networks in the Asia Pacific region. People in this area, as the advisor to the minister also mentioned, firmly believe that ICT is the way to empower people and to continue with the development in countries in this area. And leaders in the region firmly believe that, and that was the founding mission of the Asia Pacific Telecentre movement. It was at a time when the telecentre was also going through a challenging time, I would say even a difficult time, because other tools were coming up to challenge the existence of telecentres like the mobile phone, and we had to reinvent ourselves to figure out what kind of unique services and opportunities that telecentres can provide to people, especially in rural communities, that would make the telecentre still an important part of their life. So this was the mission of APTN, to spread the telecentre movement throughout the Asia Pacific region, strengthen it and take it forward even further. And as the, next please, as the members themselves, the founder members themselves agreed, these are some of the activities that the telecentre, Asia Pacific Telecentre Network decided that they would want to get involved in. I'm not sure whether we've been able to fulfill all of these roles, but I think certainly in the area of knowledge sharing, access to information and content, capacity building, resource mobilization and promoting awareness, a significant amount of work has been done. Maybe it's time to move on to other areas as well going forward. Right now, the network has over 100 plus individual members, which these are both from the networks, individuals plus other organizations who contribute tremendously to the growth of this movement in terms of articles, experiences, lessons learned, and so on. We also have a backbone of the Asia Pacific Telecentre Network, where all the knowledge sharing and information gathering takes place. And this is a, next slide please, that is the website. In addition, there is a monthly newsletter. It's actually a bi-monthly newsletter, and a number of members in the Asia Pacific Telecentre Network contribute to this. There have been over 20 newsletters over 3.5 years that have gone out. But as I mentioned, the main focus and the main role and responsibility of the APTN has been to do capacity building, knowledge sharing, and resource mobilization, and this is probably one of the biggest tasks that have been taken on and delivered in the last 3 years. We had 2 great events in line with the E-Asia events, E-Asia 2009, which was held in Colombo, and the E-Asia 2011, which was held in Lanka in Bangladesh. And the first one had a resource mobilization workshop, and there are a couple of slides here, pictures, to show what went on there. It was very successful. There was a knowledge sharing workshop in Sri Lanka for telecenter operators in Sri Lanka, and also some participants from India and Pakistan. And then, the next one, as I mentioned, after at the second E-Asia event in 2011, 2 events were organized at this conference in Bangladesh. One was 5 pillars of telecenter sustainability under connecting people, and another one was a workshop decided focusing on how to move this movement forward, and here are some pictures of it as well. Okay, APTN is also represented at the invitation of various organizations, represented the region in international conferences, putting forward how Asia Pacific is moving forward with this telecenter movement. A couple of divide. Engagement, in addition to the website, is on all the relevant Telecentre network into a more formal organization. So the focus areas for the future. Next one, please, and the next one. Okay, focus areas for the future is to look at the structure of APTN and look at the charter, finalize the charter, the members, the board, and see what we can do in the future. I have a slide here for some of the future opportunities, but I won't go through that because I'll leave that to Jim and the people from the champions from Thailand, as Miguel mentioned. So in conclusion, what I want to mention is that when we took this Secretariat over, APTN Secretariat, the telecenter movement in this part of the region was at a certain level. I think we've been able to take it to a different level, and I think we have now the critical mass and the collateral momentum, I would say, to take this even further to the next level. So before finishing off, on behalf of the ICTA Agency of Sri Lanka, I would like to thank everybody who has supported ICTA and Sri Lanka in hosting this Secretariat, especially the Telecentres Foundation, Miguel, especially, who has done a lot of work for us, and everybody else, all the members who have contributed to this. And also going forward, I wish the Thai Secretariat, who is the new Secretariat for APTN, all the very best going forward in the future. Thank you very much.
Opening ceremony session. Let me bring you to the next session. We are coming to the highlight of this event, and everybody may be waiting for it. The ceremonial turnover of APTN Secretariat from Sri Lanka to Thailand. I would now like to introduce the key person to join in this ceremony. Please invite the CEO of ICTA once again to give the signers of APTN to the Vice President of STOU. The MICT's advisor and the Executive Director of TCF joining in the ceremony. So may I invite all of the management to take a photo group together on the stage. Dr.Kamolrat Intaratat, consultant of Thai Telecentre, to present about the details of initiatives in Thailand.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, Advisor of ICTA Thailand, Vice President of STOU, and all the CEO and global friends. Many of you might doubt that who is Dr. Chim. Actually, among the global friends, we have worked together for long, and then finally we just call a short name. Actually, my name is Kamolrat. We are in a formal name, but with 5 years working together for long, so we turned to be a nickname. That is me, Dr. Chim. Thank you so much. For the presentation of Reshan, my friend, it made me quite a little bit worried that how big success of the ICTA Sri Lanka first Secretariat has been done in the last 3 years back. But anyhow, since we are friends, global family, so we are sure that under escorts of the big family, global family of Telecentres.org and all the stakeholders in this event, we do sure that as the next Secretariat of APTN, Thai Telecentre would be do the function with commitment, passion and happiness together. But today we have also have the owner of the job. I mean, they are the telecentre operator, telecentre consultant to join this event as the co-host of this event, which I form the ICTA Thailand, CCDKM, STOU. So many of you might a little bit get involved with the lots of speakers. So may I ask your permission to speak about the story of Thai Telecentre by the video. Right, thanks this video by the ITU, right? We have a good collaboration and support by ITU. So may I invite the video, please, for 5 minutes, please.
Information technology, or ICT, plays an important role to everyone in society, not only people in major cities, but in other towns. Therefore, the ICT system is supremely important for developing community and organization. In order to balance and develop the technology in rural areas, the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology has set up a community ICT learning center with its website named Telecentres.org.
กระทรวงเทคโนโลยีสารสนเทศและการสื่อสารหรือกระทรวง ICT เนี่ยนะคะมีแนวนโยบายที่จะส่งเสริมให้ประชาชนได้เข้าถึงและใช้ประโยชน์จาก ICT เนี่ยมีความสำคัญในการพัฒนาทรัพยากรมนุษย์ที่จะช่วยทำให้คุณภาพชีวิตของประชาชนดีขึ้นนะคะหนึ่งในโครงการสำคัญที่ทำไปนี่ก็คือการจัดตั้งศูนย์การเรียนรู้ ICT ชุมชนซึ่งในศูนย์ ICT ชุมชนนี้นี่ก็จะมีเครื่องคอมพิวเตอร์นะคะแล้วก็รวมทั้งเครื่องแม่ข่ายแล้วก็เราให้บริการเน็ตเวิร์กอินเทอร์เน็ตด้วยก็จะมีกระบวนการที่จะรวบรวมความต้องการจากพื้นที่เองนะคะแล้วก็ส่งความต้องการนี้ผ่านมายังกระทรวงก็จะไปหาข้อมูลนะคะไปหาหลักสูตรอะไรที่เป็นประโยชน์เนี่ยมาแล้วก็ส่งต่อกลับไปให้ทางชุมชนได้เข้ามารับการอบรมแล้วก็เอาไปต่อยอดในสิ่งที่เขาสนใจต่อไป
Today we will take you to Bangpoo community in the province of Samut Prakan. This community has appropriately applied the information and communication technology, or ICT, to its own community lifestyle.
ที่นี่ทำประมงแล้วก็มีกุ้งทำเป็นกุ้งแห้งที่เอามาขายแล้วก็เลี้ยงดูกันอยู่ในชุมชนนี้เพราะว่าชุมชนนี้เป็นชุมชนที่ไม่ใหญ่นัก
With several types of natural resources in the community, Bangpoo community Samuprakan developed its own variety of products, such as bags, painted cloth, rugs, etc.
บางคนเนี่ยไม่เคยรู้จักเทคโนโลยีเลยไม่เคยได้ใช้คอมพิวเตอร์มาไม่มีความรู้นะคะแต่ขณะนี้เนี่ยสามารถใช้คอมพิวเตอร์เป็นนะคะค้นคว้าหาข้อมูลมาพัฒนาผลิตภัณฑ์ได้ทำอีคอมเมิร์ซได้ในปีนี้เนี่ยนะคะกลุ่มแม่บ้านที่มาใช้ประโยชน์จากศูนย์การเรียนรู้ ICT ชุมชนของเราเนี่ยได้รับการคัดเลือกเป็น Most Outstanding E-Women เป็นหนึ่งในผู้แทนของภูมิภาคเอเชียและแปซิฟิก
and has sustained the development and changes to the community. It all began with a woman named Sayut Pulsawat, a former farmer who loved learning and being up to date.
สมัยนั้นลูกสาวไม่ต้องเรียนมากจบป .4 ตามภาคบังคับก็ออกจากโรงเรียนก็มาช่วยพ่อแม่ทำนาจนป้าอายุได้18 ปีก็ได้เข้าไปเรียนเสริมสวยจนอายุป้าประมาณใกล้ๆจะ40ก็พอดีมีกศน.เข้ามาป้าก็ได้เข้าไปเรียนเป็นรุ่นต้นๆพอจบจากม.ปลายป้าก็ได้เข้าไปเรียนมหาวิทยาลัยราชภัฏศิลปศาสตร์บัณฑิตพัฒนาชุมชนป้าก็เลยนำความรู้ที่ป้ามีน่ะเข้ามาตั้งกลุ่มสตรีพัฒนาอาชีพขึ้นมาใหม่ๆป้าก็เอาผลิตภัณฑ์ในชุมชนขึ้นมาเป็นสินค้าก่อนคือกะปิน้ำปลาอาหารทะเลแปรรูปกุ้งหอยปูปลาที่ทำอยู่ทุกวันนี้ค่ะเป็นพรมเราได้พัฒนาด้านมาตรฐานชุมชนแล้วก็ได้คัดสรรในเรื่องของ OTOP ป้ายก็ได้เป็น OTOP 3 ดาว
Being a lover of learning and having an ideal to develop the community, Auntie Sayut was able to set up the community ICT Learning Center in Bangpoo District, Samaprakan. It was not easy for her to set up, nor for the people to use it effectively.
เราก็ทำเรื่องเข้าไปที่ทางองค์การบริหารส่วนจังหวัดแต่ว่าเรื่องก็ไม่ผ่านนะคะประชาชนในชุมชนก็ยังไม่รู้ถึงประโยชน์ของการตั้งศูนย์หรือไม่รู้ประโยชน์จากคอมพิวเตอร์นะคะก็เราก็ต้องทำความเข้าใจกับชุมชนต้องบอกต้องแนะนำหลายๆวิธีหลายๆอย่างคือใช้เวลานาน2 ปีกว่าที่ชุมชนจะยอมรับ
Apart from the problem of the educational background of the people in the community, Sayut had the additional trouble of having to show the world that people in Bangpoo district could do it.
ป้าต้องไปเรียนรู้ความเข้าใจของคำว่า IT มาก่อนว่ามันคืออะไรมันมีประโยชน์อย่างไรป้าก็นำอันนี้มาคุยกับชาวบ้านเพื่อความสะดวกสบายในชุมชนเพื่อความรู้ทั่วๆไปที่เราจะมีไว้ใช้ให้ลูกหลานได้ใช้แล้วก็ชาวบ้านได้รู้จักเรียนรู้กันตั้งแต่เริ่มต้นการใช้คู่ไปกับลูกหลานเราเอาป้าเนี่ยเป็นตัวอย่างคือป้าอายุ50 กว่าแล้วป้ายังสามารถพิมพ์คอมได้
ประโยชน์ที่ได้รับจาก ICT นะคะอย่างแรกเลยคือได้ความรู้จากอาจารย์ที่มาสอนเกี่ยวกับคอมพิวเตอร์ทั้งที่ป้าทั้งหลายเนี่ยไม่รู้เรื่องเลยก็มาตั้งเริ่มต้นจิ้มทีละนิ้วละนิ้วจนตัวอักษรรวมกันสอนวิธีการใช้คอมพิวเตอร์แล้วก็สอนสร้างเว็บสินค้าที่เราจะเอารูปเข้าไปขายออนไลน์อะค่ะพอลงเว็บที่ ICT ทำให้แล้วเนี่ยสินค้าก็ฟังขึ้นรายได้ก็เพิ่มขึ้นทำให้ชีวิตความเป็นอยู่ดีขึ้นมาก
เราได้เรียนรู้ด้วยแล้วก็เยาวชนก็ได้เรียนรู้ด้วยนะแล้วก็คนในชุมชนก็ยังมีความสามารถที่จะมาเรียนแนะนำให้เขามาเรียน
มีประโยชน์กับเด็กๆที่ศึกษาเล่าเรียนเนี่ยค่ะแล้วก็ค้นคว้าความรู้ใหม่ๆทันโลกทันเหตุการณ์
This was another great attempt and intention of Auntie Sayut to provide knowledge to the community and make it up to date. This ICT Learning Center was established in Bangpoo District and has benefited the community for almost 10 years. It has changed the lifestyle of the people in the community and brought them up to date with the information technology which is able to create income and careers. Through the benefit of the ICT system, Auntie Sayut, as an ICT community leader, publicized the course and invited other career groups in Samaprakan to set up the website worldwideweb.bangpriang.com for community online commerce and a news and information hub.
We have do the live broadcast of our web TV. That's named Telecentres.org to be the special celebration of today. May I invite Mr. A, the leader from the North Thailand, please. Mr. A, please. So meaning that our telecentre family will be seen among each other. Right now, we have about 20 countries that watching our activity, our celebration. And besides from that, our 2000 telecentre is also watching our live broadcast for this event. Thanks, Mr. A. And then the last one, that is a very important one. Director Walika, e-tourism, please. We will bring our leaders to visit our telecentre. GVP, the one that is get the money from the global telecentre as the idol as a sample that telecentre tourism could be happen. May I invite Director Walika, the champion of telecentre tourism, to get a check, to get a package from the CEO of Global Telecentre, Miguel here. If not, may I, Miguel, would you please give the, So that is that will be the first telecentre that sell the tourism, right? Thank you so much. So meaning that our global friend, if any day, any time, any occasion, you would like to visit our telecentre, we have many species of telecentre, temple-based, religion-based, farmer-based, any kinds of telecentre. You just tell us that you want to the global family by today, and then by this the honors and special occasion, may I invite Mrs. Sayut, our e-women of the Asia Pacific, to be the representative of Thai Telecentre, to give the souvenir from our Thai Telecentre to the CEO of this event, please, Ms. Sayut. May I invite Miguel, please. May I invite Reshan, please. May I invite His Excellency, the Vice Advisor of ICTA, please. On the stage, please. May I invite the Vice President of STOU, please. Then to next one, please. And the next one is our backup and our moral support, the advisor of Minister of MICT Thailand. Please. Thank you so much. Okay, so I give the floor to MC. Thank you so much. Oh, may we have the group photo together with the leader, sorry, the leaders of the...
Right?
Mention in the content, somebody